Пиздец, уже пятый раз пытаюсь записать по-нормальному. Ну будем, значит, отсюда писать, а хули. Вот не получается у меня нормально, блядь, писать. А хули я сделаю? Так, погоди. Тут я уже был. Хули вы меня наебываете?
Creatures live in waters this dark.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Нахуй.
What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
Иди нахуй. Чё, проблемы нахуй? Теперь да. Ой, блядь. Этот идиот сдох.
What is it?
The craft is ready to sail.
О, да. Ой. Ну ладно. Ну, плюс-минус быстро прогружает.
Weapon at ready, lass. Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Ой,
Another
блядь.
belligerent dwarf? This is getting tiresome.
We'll see about...
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be... You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
All the charm and wit you'd expect from a slaver. Even a slaver of gnomes.
Хуил, блядь.
Don't burn yourself.
Так. Значит, надо сделать привал, блядь. Пулю. Лагерь. Да. Ах. Хуило, блядь.
All right. Here.
Ах.
Fate
spins along. Dost thou require a new ally?
Ой.
Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? Then thou must return with the prop. This is the price of balance. Well, by doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Ой.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
Вот хуилы, блядь. Вилы хуилы. Похуй. Принять. Ой.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Кто? Блядь.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
You know this devil.
Mizora.
Mizora, one of Zariel's servants and a powerful devil in her own regard.
Now? But I'm just getting comfy. My pet's been unruly. And his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing. Kill me? I wouldn't recommend it. I die, and Will turns to a lemure and gets sucked right down to the hells. Which reminds me.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Уебать.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Люха. Так. А вон ты дорогатенький. Сейчас пойду с тобой пообщаюсь.
You know, I was just thinking about you. Remembering our little encounter in the night. The very same. It obviously put me off your neck, but now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Not that anyone's volunteered. It's just an idle fancy. It doesn't hurt to ponder the question, though. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But Shadowheart, I have no idea. How do you think our little enigma would taste?
Точно.
Yes. Heavens forbid we have an interesting conversation. Still, I am intrigued by the possibilities. No one's getting killed, I swear. We're just two friends talking. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? Oh, I'm flattered. Who knew you had such taste? Unfortunately, all this talk is getting me hungry. I better find something I can actually sink my teeth into. Nothing out there will taste as good as the alternatives, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams.
Я бы тебя сожрал бы нахуй. Вот он, рогатенький. Эй, хуил, блядь. Ты ебать, что нахуй сделаешь такое, а? Охуел, блядь.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Ты меня пиздишь, друг. Я понимаю, но ебать ты нахуй стал красивый.
Defender of the people.
На. Блядь.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now.
Пока что.
You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected. You thought Nettie might be able to help you in the Druid's Grove. But all she did was reaffirm the danger. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
Кто мне рога обломил?
Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun. From transforming into a mind flayer, yes. But that is not the only thing these parasites can do. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. It's complicated. But I'm an adventurer, just like you. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot. And I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells. They need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. Follow the cultists' trail. They will lead you to their masters. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Дичь дичевая. Погнали.
Keeping pace.
All stonework. That I've seen anyway.
Whoever built it, they've let it rot for ages.
How peculiar.
Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge. The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor. Many split cleanly in two, yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think? Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it. Well, let's see what you've got.
У меня есть деньги. У тебя есть что?
That's all then.
Never was much for history class, but this place has me captivated.
Where am I needed?
No one back home will ever believe this. Wanna dance?
Побежали дальше, ладно.
Probably inhabited by whoever those skeletons were the others found.
Wow. What a crossbow. Looks more Sharon than Dwergar, if I know my weapons.
Yoink!
Скелет. О.
Ooh.
Can't I just break it? This'll be fun.
Да. Вы там, блять, аккуратнее бегайте, а. Па.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Cut down and left to rot. Such fine armor deserved better.
Among the various fabrics, you recognize the unmistakable symbol of Shar, the Dark Lady.
Let's hope whoever killed them has long since marched on.
You,
Блядь.
grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Don't think I won't thrash you harder than the Roth, eh? Something spooks the dumb shits, so stop your jawing and get to working. Drugnin hoon, I'll split you from head to hole.
Умник хуев,
Pretty
блядь.
speckles, but not worth much, I think.
There we go.
Ну не, давай сюда. Тут что-то интереснее есть.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a Rothy in heat.
Karlak
Ага, вот оно.
You stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen. The scrying eye doesn't blink.
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh?
Hello.
This ain't a show. Go make yourself useful or get lost.
Охуеть. Нахуй мне вообще срались? Вопрос, блядь.
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul!
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
A true soul. True soul. Finally, you must clear rubble, spilling poison. Wit quick, or head. Careful, mercs. On the edge. Get me out!
View through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Nia's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nia's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades.
True souls think they're talking to a...
Choking! Dig out of here!
You sense Nia's frustration, tinged with rage, as...
Choking! Dig!
You sense Nia...
Faster, shithead!
Slowest of you lot.
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
I'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. Beltron's still trapped with that maniac Nia.
Forget the smoke powder. They kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it. Glittering gods. She actually survived.
Praise Ironhand. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in, and I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. True Soul Nia will... You know what he'll do. Lunkbug, don't!
I've got no choice, Larida. We have to chance it. A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out. Incredible news. Drop it near the cave-in and set it alight.
Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out!
Вот бы я вам просто дал, и вы, бля, бы сами что это сделали, а?
Good idea, Carla.
Keep digging! Out
Get
of the
back.
way!
One spark and it'll blow.
Blast the thing to bits!
Gimme.
What are you waiting for?
The pride of the gate.
Blast the thing to bits!
Soldier. Soldier.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothe in heat.
Охуеть. Да чё так слабо, блядь? Ой.
Bugger off! You're distracting the slaves. They run, you're dead.
Ты, блядь, там... Блять, а чё мне еще сделать, а?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Keep digging!
Should do.
А!
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
Блять. Где взять, слышишь? Колющий нет, режущий нет.
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul!
Dwegger, this true soul has betrayed us. Let her blood prove your devotion.
Мерды, блядь, ебаные, а. Мне, сукины дети, мне, ебать, указывать, блядь, собрались. Хуеть, блядь.
Oh, Beldron! I was so worried. Didn't it hurt you?
No, no, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Iron Hand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Well, that didn't much look like begging, but no complaints from me.
Я не жалуюсь.
Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Walburn gone, that falls to me.
Make it quick. We need to find Walburn. Now.
You're a little late, Barkus, my lad. He's already been sent to Moonrise Towers. We were just slave hands to the cult, but not Walburn. He knows things. Things they want to know, too.
What has he gotten himself mixed up in now?
Ой, десяточка.
You'll call me mad, but fine. Walburn's found the formula for rune powder.
What?
Aye. The explosive of Gaedel Iron Hand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Walburn couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements.
And just like that, you'd leave Walburn behind. I knew you lot were foolish, but I didn't know you were cruel.
If you knew half as much as you think, my lad, Walburn might have kept you around.
And neither will this twit, apparently.
My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake. Then, on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldurs Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Walburn together.
Я думаю, его еще вспоминать рановато.
Lunkbuck. Better now.
Open up.
Not everyone subscribes to what is mine is yours, it seems. Best keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Wow, impressive. Too bad we can't get down there.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Так. Ладно, а закончим мы, наверное, так.